a negative review of the game. Because it looks like that guy is the first, like, he didn't play before. Okay. Oh, wow, holy shit, we're readying up super fast.
We're going!
Oh.
Go!
Everybody on the server, we're already starting, we're live. I didn't expect it to be that fast. Yeah, Randall, Dr. Michaelopoulos, and Enron versus Deepfrog, Zippy, and Olio. They don't have their team tags, so I would have to look at my smart book next to me to decide which team is who. But I guess I'll just figure that out as we go. Randall's being the recon as expected, Michaelopoulos the assault, and Enron the support. That's pretty much what I expected. We're kicking it off pretty, I don't know, fast. Before I even finished my roll calls here, we already got Deepfrog killing Randall. Deepfrog is assault, I didn't expect that. Olio is the recon instead, so we're kind of just mixing it up against my predictions. Zippy being the support, I kind of expected though.
I'd expect Deepfrog to be recon.
Yeah, same here. They already are on the other side of the map though, like Deepfrog and Zippy.
Yeah.
Deepfrog is going for the ghost focus right now, whereas Zippy probably is just trying to cover the flank. Olio's doing a hit and run here, getting onto Enron without losing any health. That means it's now on the shoulders of Michael. Michael is a very strong assault, so he might be able to get at least a few post-round points here. Ooh.
I'm gonna reload quickly because for some reason the spec menu isn't working.
Oh man, very unfortunate. Deepfrog faced through Michael, and he didn't even realize he did. So Michael was in the advantage here, but he still didn't get the shot in first. And apparently Deepfrog thought Michael was friendly, so he didn't even fire. I guess he saw him, but didn't realize what's going on. So just as a little refresher here, we're in the semifinals, I mean. So this will decide who will move on into the finals. Kind of a big deal, in case you have been missing out where we're currently at. We are looking at Deepfrog taking the round with his team without the other team killing anybody. They're at 0 points all. Deepfrog is at the corporal state already. So it's looking pretty good for them as a start. It also seems as if they're going very aggressively here, trying to get to the other side of the map very quickly, though Enron, using the smoke pretty well, gets Deepfrog by shooting him through the smoke. Zippy's only on 1 point of health right now, so it's going to be very dangerous.
Olio's moving to the smoke.
So North Alley turned hot within a matter of seconds, or Olio turning around the round for the favor of Deepfrog's team. I really need to look up the team names. Shit. I'll put that into the hands of Suna to refresh my memory, because I need to keep an eye on stuff happening. If he is okay with that. So Olio's back in being assault. Deepfrog is now the recon. So I guess everything is back to quote-unquote normal.
Oh, Deepfrog was going to move through the event section there, or the catwalk, whatever you want to call it.
Randall already exposed in the North Alley because of the quick intel they got in. He tried to sneak by going towards the ghost, but now he's going to be compromised very quickly, just because of the fact that the ghost has been picked up. Olio, as expecting him coming around the corner, just takes him out. Quickly gets traded off with Michael though. A very even round as well, because even though each team lost one member so far, they all have the same amount of health sort of left. The only difference is that Deepfrog is a recon.
Oh, Deepfrog's on 9 HP. Is he going to be able to pull it back?
I mean, Enron is in a very good position here regardless of being alone, because one shot to either of them will kill him off. Zippy only has 4, Deepfrog has only 9 HP, and given that they're currently pushing up with the ghost, it's fairly certain that Enron can just say, yeah, they're both close to each other, so that's the only spot of focus they're having to, that he has to look at.
Definitely, Enron can just kind of wipe them out straight away if they're not careful. So
The
I
only
think
problem
communication.
is, I'm not sure if he knows how low both of them are in terms of HP. That's also probably one of the reasons he's not really going for the ghost to push or anything.
Yeah, definitely. Communication is key in this kind of situation, and you know,
It's a mere 10 seconds, and I'm pretty sure they only hold on to the ghost because of the fact, or like they held onto the ghost rather to see if he's pushing up, which he isn't. So,
oh,
ooh,
just snags the kill.
that's
Is it
crazy.
an exit frag or is it a win though?
No, it's a tie. Deep Frog killed him just a moment after the round timed out, but just the fact that Deep Frog managed to kill him, even though the HP was in the favor of Enron, is quite strong there. Like, the fact that he was cloaked, and I'm pretty sure, well, I'll just assume that Enron had thermal on. It might have just been in the favor of him being positioned behind the subway in a darker corner.
Yeah. Oops, Michaelopoulos being lit there.
A very quick entry in terms of them pushing up against Jinrai here. Doesn't seem to work out as well as planned.
Zippy picking off Randall.
It's just crazy because both teams initiate firefights literally just 5 to 10 seconds into the round. They really try to get the early picks here. Ooh.
That was a beautiful nade from earlier.
Well-placed grenade. Very great advantage because now Michael is down to fighting off two people at once, both at a very low health state. He can win this. The only problem is that he only has 5 HP left.
Definitely. Olio, unfortunately, lost some HP from that nade, but it's still really good. Especially to kind of make them out the round move into their favor.
So he gets one kill. He can turn this around. Olio has more HP though, but if he gets a drop, oh, I really hope for him to get away. That's very unfortunate. I mean, even though Olio knew that he was at the doorway, he still could have tried to find a way around and get a drop on him. But it would have been very tough. Olio was the kind to just, sneak around and make sure that all of the angles that could be in question are covered. Though, I don't know, I would have loved to see a way to turn that around. Right now, we're just looking at a pretty small snowball effect happening, because now they got a sergeant. Olio now having access to the MX. Though Randall and Michaelopoulos are corporal, so if they would just switch around the class, they could also get an MX to counter the firepower.
Definitely. I mean, Randall seems to be just playing Recon at the minute and is awfully lit already.
That doesn't matter though, he just takes on Deep Frog.
Both Recons are eliminated now, so I suppose it's more even.
Yeah, and Olio only took a very small hit there, so HP-wise it's still the same. Zippy just turning it around.
Even. Yeah.
Once again... Okay, I was about to say, once again, a situation that can be, turned around by Enron, but was that direct firefight ending up in favor for the other team? Yeah. It's just very unfortunate because of the fact that, they always have positions that, it's an uphill battle, but it's not an uphill battle that's impossible to take on. It just ends up being close or a pretty unfortunate moment for the other team. So, yeah, we're looking at a 4-0 so far, and they got 2 sergeants now. Sippy also moving up. Not a big difference for the support, but you never know what they might come up with here.
Oh, Team Frog bunny hopping it. Gets the entry frog.
Yep. What is happening? What is happening?
What was that?
Michael literally closing in onto Deep Frog's, just standing there not moving at all, pretty much abusing the fact that he had motion vision on, I'm sure. And he just aces the round afterwards. What the hell?
That was a good play on Deep Frog's part, definitely.
He literally just stood still. That's pretty much what screwed over Michael there, because I'm pretty sure if he would have moved by an inch, that would have ended him. No, Michael just came in. He didn't move. And Michael didn't see it either. Like, wow. I didn't expect that. I literally just thought he's going to take him on.
Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some form of firefight there, but apparently not.
Enron's still stuck on private. We now got 3 sergeants on NSF. That's definitely not looking good for them on this map, that's for sure.
Michael's made the trade and now has a SRM.
Yeah, but it seems to be in favor of Randall. No, not Randall. Enron has a ZR silenced. That's interesting. So everybody's being a bit more passive than usual, possibly a way to try to throw off Jinra here. The first dead play happening, no kills because he immediately sets it off. Though the support seems to be moving up the stairs now. Sippy now kicking it off.
Oh, Olio got Randall there as he tried to drop down through the lift.
A very good play because Olio just came up from behind, whereas Zippy just, kept the focus by taking the main route up the stairs.
Oh, never mind. Michael got the frag on Olio, but then was quickly wiped out by Zippy.
Very grim position here, just because of the fact that he was facing an MX with just an SRM, also just having 7 HP, so yeah. Once again, one of these very unfortunate circumstances to be in. I'm not sure why they ended up trading ZRS and an SRM on the support and the assault, but it just seemed to ended up being that way. So the snowball is very strong now. 2 lieutenants and a sergeant facing 2 corporals and a private. Michaelopoulos still, making it easier on Jinrai by killing off Olio. But it really doesn't matter. If he just gets in the second kill, Deep Frog is still in full health, has control of the ghost, just pushing up.
What Deep Frog does from this point onwards is going to be very important how the, match ends, really, because if he's positioned in even the wrong way in the slightest, then it's all over.
I mean, they have the advantage of intel, but Deep Frog is not able to, utilize his sudden striking powers by bunny hopping or anything. Instead, he just tries to get their position. And not only that, he's pretty far from any weapon right now, so he is a pretty open target. So it all lies on Zippy's shoulders to go by the comms and take on both at once. So far, it just seems a bit like a trench war. They entrenched themselves into the spawn. Deep Frog now got a weapon. They seem fairly confident that they're both not going to leave the spawn, so they're just, moving around trying to come up with something. Maybe just playing by time, I'm not really sure what's happening. It's a very tense situation though, because this one round is going to decide either if the map's already over or not. And Zippy is pretty close to bringing that into the second map already. Enron is not connecting with Deep Frog as well as he should have. And that's a 7-0 map for Deep Frog's team. And I guess I'm going to use the moment to finally look up the team names. I got a bit sloppy on that part. And Sonabuza didn't really help me out by, just telling me.
Well played on NSF part, definitely. I mean, I wish Jim might put up a bit more of a fight, but I really can't blame him. The first map is always kind of the one where you test the waters to see what the enemy team can do.
I disagree. I actually disagree. Just because of the fact that this is transit, and it is not more just of testing boundaries in this case. It's more of knowing that Deep Frog is very agile on this map.
Oh god, yeah.